Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack, and welcome back to Let's Play Ring Fit Adventure. Today is day 25. Hope you all have been having a great start of your week so far, if you're watching this when it gets uploaded, because this will be Monday when you see this. Start of a new week for you, but for me it's just the next day. So let's get started. Day 25, kind of like a milestone, right? People like things in multiples of 5. 25 I feel like is a pretty big one, so... let's keep it going at this pace here. We're going to say a little bit. I don't know if I'll raise the difficulty next time. I might give it like 1 or 2 of those first. But let's get going with our dynamic stretch. Okay, we're back to World 8, Tears of Solar Plexia. So last time we were here, we went to like the second half of the world here, finished up at a battle gym. We'll get some story here. The priestess gave you directions to Solar Plexia's shrine, but also revealed that the raindrops you gathered had no purpose. You began to wonder about the identity of the young man who mentioned the raindrops. Well, I'm sure that'll come into play, but let's see. We can either start with a game gym, or we can start with an actual level. We'll do the actual level, because, you know, why not? That seems like the good best way to do it. Springload Shrine. Alright, I'll see you inside with my new skills. Alright, ready to take on this level here. I replaced Revolved Crescent Lunge with the new Tricep Kickback that we just got, because we finally got a new red attack that's not like garbage. And depending on the enemies, well, we're going to probably start with Pendulum Bend. Alright, so if you watched yesterday, or the last day, there was some issues with my microphone, and I think I know what it is. So I tried to be big-brained yesterday when I did this, and normally my microphone, like, I use the one on my headset, and I can angle it like however I want. I had it pretty high vertical, and I noticed it was still picking up the sound really good, so I was like, okay, I'll just leave it up here. But what I think ended up happening is it ended up hitting against the headset, probably, while it was up there. That's my hunch as to what happened. If not, it's just, I'm gonna have to find a fix soon, because I really don't want to do post commentary again. So if you're hearing this explanation, then hey, guess what? This is the live commentary. And I really hope that's what you're hearing. All right, we'll just end with overhead squat. We'll start off the next battle or something with a tricep kickback. I didn't realize we were going to do this much damage to these guys. Or else I may have done tricep kickback just to start off. Just to show off the new skill. Right, we'll make sure we do it in our next battle here. But yeah, hopefully the recording of this is much better than last time's. That's the goal anyway. Alright, we got some of these squat springboards here. We've seen these. We've seen these a few times now, or at least once. At least once. Right? Yeah, we have. Yeah, I can remember a stage with them in it. I'm positive we did that stage I'm thinking of. Honestly, it might even be this stage, because they like to recycle stages a lot in this game. They just put like items and enemies in different locations. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like we just did this stage though. Like, I feel like they put those like a million doors. Like, I feel like we just did that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's only like 6 stages in this game. Okay, there's a little more than 6, but it feels that way sometimes. They definitely reuse the environments a lot. I wouldn't be able to give you an actual number as to how many there are, because I really do not know. Sorry, I'm not that researched into the game. Alright, let's see what we have here next. Alright, this is just like a colorless puffer squish, so it's probably going to take a lot of damage. So we can try out our new tricep kickback. Right here. So I really like doing this one, because it feels really good to do, and you know, it's good for your arms. We haven't done a lot of, I feel like, good arm exercises lately. you know, I need to tone my arms too. I really need to focus on my abs, but you know, while we're at it, might as well, right? So this is a fun one to do. I really do enjoy doing this one. You don't often use your triceps in everyday life, according to this, and thinking about it, I think that's correct. So it's good to have an exercise that focuses that. That's probably why there's so many exercises in this and in Wii Fit that focus your triceps, because they realize that. I feel like your biceps are used more. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fitness expert. If you do know, if you're like, hey, you know what? Actually, if you know what triceps are used for, without having to look it up, mind you, if you have to look it up, I mean, I could do that too, but I'm recording a video. If you actually know off the top of your head what triceps are used for in everyday life, you know, let me know. Because I'm curious. I really can't, you know, I'm recording right now, so I can't really think too much. That's what happens when you're doing a Let's Play. You just kind of draw on the memory banks that matter at that moment. And right now, day-to-day life with my triceps is not in my mind at all. Because, I mean, to be honest, didn't I answer the wrong thing for abdominals on that muscle quiz? So I clearly don't know a whole lot. Also, I just realized, we got a perfect ab guard on, was it this battle or the last battle? Oh, we've seen that already. I already showed that work. Yeah, but sometimes we just don't take damage from enemies now. Are this enemy still alive, by the way, after 2 attacks? Alright, we'll have to use the overhead hip shake to its demise. Try to mix it up. We didn't do too many overhead squats either, so I gotta make sure I end up doing that as well today. I'm sure we'll get around to that. We have a lot we got a lot to do today. So we're gonna try our best. Alright, let's yeah, we've done a level like this. I'm positive. Where we had to go up like this. Or unless I'm just thinking that, like, of like way before this, but I don't think so. I missed one? Where? I guess there was a split path and maybe I wasn't supposed to jump up. I guess. Oh well. I try my best to get the experience medals, because leveling up is like the best in-game mechanic in this game, because you get skill points. And, you know, skill points get you new skills. And that's like one of the most exciting things to do in this game, is to unlock new workouts. You know, you don't really care about, like, too much about the combat stuff, like extra turns, which we haven't seen that happen yet. Or like the ab rush, we haven't really seen. We saw one of those. You know, those don't come into effect too much. It's the extra exercises that really matter. So. Well, that first stage was 5 minutes, really? Wow. I guess it said estimated time was 5 minutes. I didn't think it'd be that accurate. Usually it's kind of under, I feel like. Alright. Sweet. So, this here will unlock the path to, like, we kind of, like, 2 paths we could have gone here. Ooh, serious runner. I guess that's for running X amount of distance. See, there's 2 paths that kind of lead to where we're going. That's the connection spot. So we'll go up top and do those now, too. Oh, hey, it's the Mustard Skeleton shirt. Or as someone was saying, the Goldman shirt. Mustard Goldman. It kind of, you know what? That's a kind of a throwback to when I did Ocarina of Time. That was forever ago now. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know how I remember doing that stuff. Alright, we got Thigh Rider here, so I gotta set up my chair, so I'll see you inside. Ready? Alright, so we've seen this one before. And this is we've already have the S rank for this mini game, so there's really no no stress here. I don't think I've gotten a perfect on this yet, though, right? Like, we do have the S rank, but I don't think I actually have a perfect yet. It's pretty tough to get on this mini game. Like, you gotta really time your stuff properly. Oh, like, I screwed it up there. Yeah. Man, like I said, it's really difficult. The stuff coming up, you just gotta kind of prep for and realize, like, oh, I should jump here. Like, I should have held in like I just did there. But I didn't think about it, and that's why I got hit by that bomb back there. Man, we could have gotten it perfect, too. I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, well, actually, this is probably going to be our best score. Because I think it's like 2,500 at the end, or is it 2,000? Oh, no, it's 2,000, so we're going to tie our best score. Oh, man. If I didn't hit that bomb, that would have been a perfect. Oh, we came so close, too. Oh, man. So I like how it says new best. It's like we tied. It's not really a new best, but alright. Sure. Man, I wanted that perfect, even though it doesn't matter. But I still wanted it. Alright, and here we go. Speaking of Goldman, we got another gold Hoplin encounter here. So these are the battles that you want to save the pumpkin soups for. But you don't want to use them until you're sure that you're going to take them out. Now, the only problem with doing this is if I accidentally get an ab rush, I might take it out in one attack. But I'm not really too concerned, because later in the game, we'll get encounters with, like, multiple of these enemies. So it's not really... I would say it's not worth using your pumpkin soup now. But at the same time, if you really wanted to, you could grind the ingredients for it and make sure you always had one to use. So, I'll try using it if this enemy doesn't die after this, like if we don't get the ab rush, or if it doesn't run away. How many more we got? One. So let's see. Oh, we get to go again? Alright, sweet. So, I don't use the smoothie for the double cash until I'm sure I'm going to defeat the enemy. So now I am sure. I never did make that carrot soup, right? Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to make a pumpkin soup and a carrot soup after this. But, so we're going to get double cash for sure here. So we're going to use our strongest attack, whatever it is. I think it's tricep kickback. Yeah. I don't want to mess this up here. So, I mean, I'm not going to now, but... I just really wanted to make sure that I took this enemy out. So that was the first instance of the extra turn skill coming into effect. We picked that up on the skill grid. We now have all of the passive buffs you can get from that. And then as we progress, we'll get more copies of it to basically increase our chances. I'm not sure what the percentages are on that, but it's more. So look at that, we got an extra 500 just for using that pumpkin soup, so that was a good use of that. If we can have one of those every time we fight those enemies, we'll be doing pretty good. Alright, yeah, let's actually make the carrot soup this time. And let's make a pumpkin soup too. I just like to have one of each on hand, just in case, like, if a battle's going really long, I might pop the carrot soup, because then we can get double experience off of that. And then, obviously, the pumpkin soup is good, because if we run into gold Hoplins, it's like, well, we want double cash off of that. The rare Hoplins that give, like, extra experience, they're not as worth it to use the double experience on, because most of your experience in combats are going to come from long boss fights that you use a bunch of exercises on. You'll get more from that than you will from the Hoplins, typically. Unless you fight a whole bunch of them. Then yeah, maybe it's good. Alright, we got bank balance. We got another thing. Oh, there's the shoes. There's the finale of the mustard skeleton, so...
Ready?
Alright, like I was saying, it doesn't really matter that we have the mustard skeleton set completed, because there's no set bonus to it, which is kind of lame, honestly. It feels like all the sets that are at least unlocked from, like, mini games and requests, they should all have, like, a skill associated with it, because you had to earn that. like, yeah, it's gonna have our best stats for sure, compared to anything else we have, and I guess that's kind of the bonus, is just, hey, guess what? It's the best equipment you could be wearing. But it's still, I don't know, it's kind of weak, honestly, that there's not some kind of bonus with it. Like, this one, like, seems like we should get, like, extra cash or something. Maybe not double, but there should be, like, a bonus like that, you know? It seems like it's very gold. It could be, like, ab attacks up, maybe, you know, because it's, like, yellow. It's not quite, but it's, like, close enough. You know, mustard. I would associate mustard with yellow. It's like more of a gold, this outfit is, but whatever. There we go, we got perfect. Good thing, too, because my ring con just slipped off. The shirt I'm wearing is very slippery. It's like one of my old work shirts that I have. It's a great exercise shirt, because I don't need this to work anymore. Alright, there we go. We got the full set of Mustard Skeletons, so that's pretty cool. Alright, why don't we do one last stage here? Dangling Overpass. 7 minutes. Alright. This one is a long one, but that's okay. We're ready to do it. So this is going to be a longer workout day. This is going to take us an actual 7 minutes. I'll be curious to see what the gimmick here is. They're already starting us off with some knee lifts on the stairs. And now we got some of the overhead ring pulls. I'll be curious. I doubt this is the actual gimmicks of this level. I bet there's more to it than just this. We've seen the ones of these where we kind of have to take our time, right? There's like escalator versions of these. I think we've seen that, right? That sounds like something I've seen, and I'm not making that up. All right, let's see what we have to start off with here. Now we got a red megafauna. Alright, well then we'll start off with tricep kickback again. You know, we just got the skill, so it's good to see a whole bunch of it here and kind of work it into our routine. Don't worry, we're not going to just spam this every time now, but it is like the best thing we got going for us right now, so. It's and we want to take out this red megafauna. I don't know if this will take it out. We're going to try though. If it doesn't, then there's not much more we could have done, because this is like our best skill now. It looks close. It looks like that did about half, so it'll depend on how much actual health this has compared to the graphic. See how accurate that is. Actually, it might take up the naughty list too. But, I don't know. Maybe. It looks really close. Maybe we'll get an arm rush attack just to finish it off. If not, oh, we did take him out. All right, sweet. But it didn't give us the arm rush for the naughty list though. That was just enough. So we know that we can take those enemies out now if we have advantage and we have an attack that's power is at least 145. So, or we can do literally anything here. So let's do like probably one of these, and that'll probably do it. Yeah. 33 damage. One arm spin. How much experience you get for one arm spin? 16 experience points. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that. The block, the abdominal press block, that's only worth 10? That's kind of lame, honestly. Like, you don't often block in combat. It should be worth a little more than that. I mean, maybe they're not trying to incentivize you for, like, getting hit. But it should be worth a little more than 10, like 50 at least. Oh, come on, I was squatting there. Why didn't that give that to me? I would say at least 50. 10 seems like a little too less. I never really looked at that before. That's kind of weak. Oh yeah, I guess the gimmick of this level is squats and overhead arm pulls. Or ring pulls. We're not pulling our arm. We're pulling on the ring. Oh, we got one of these levels with the knee lift towers. I hate doing this because I already expressed how much I don't really like this in another video. Because like you have to like reset your knee lift. It like doesn't like to read it. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just doesn't read it right away. every time that you go up another set of stairs. So, actually, we experienced that at Drago's Stadium, where we had like logs we had to jump over on steps, and then we had to like reset there. Lemon and ACV, apple cider vinegar. Okay, look at all those recipes. You know that's all gonna be ab stuff, because seems like a lot of the stuff that we've gotten so far has been ab-related things. So, and I mean, like, it's lemon, right? If something is yellow in this game, it probably has something to do with abs. If it's blue or purple, it'll have to do with legs. And red or orange, well, orange is debatable, but red for sure, it'll have to do with arms. So, you can expect that. The game's not, it's pretty obvious with that stuff. Oh, that's probably experience medal, yeah. Alright, we got 5 enemies here. Most are colorless enemies, interestingly enough. Alright, we will do Mountain Climber here, because we haven't done this once. Then I might do Overhead Squat after, so we're going to be exhausted after this one. Hopefully this is the last battle of this world, or of the stage anyway. I really hope so, because I don't know if I can do another combat after this. We'll see. Oh, come on. My socks are falling off. Whew. Oh, we got another turn. Sweet. Alright, well, we only took out the middle enemy, so let's go overhead squat. This isn't going to take out the bell dog. This isn't going to take out the puffer squish either. But it'll bring him close. Take out the steppers on the side. The only thing we haven't done yet is hinge pose. So I guess we could do that next. But there's not... we're not going to get many uses out of it. But I guess it's not a very rep-heavy exercise, so it might actually be pretty good workout-wise. We might get a little bit out of it. Let's see. Ooh, man, we didn't even like let them attack us. Well, just this one enemy. Yeah, this is... Whew, boy. We're at 12 workout minutes. This has been a lot more than a normal Ring Fit video. Sometimes this is how it goes. Yeah, because there's only 4 reps per side on hinge pose. So it's really like 2 motions. I went too fast. Went too fast again. Alright. Let's try to not do that. Alright, we'll go back up just once at least. On my own. Just to make sure that I was getting that last rep in there. We got Phosphorite, really? Oh, we're level N64 now, too. Shoutouts to the N64. What if Ring Fit were on the N64? What would that look like? What a random thing to think about. Well, I don't know. I just thought about it. Alright, and that is the end of the level. Sweet. Oh boy. Couldn't have come soon enough. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here for today. My pulse is probably going crazy after doing those overhead squats and the mountain climbers. Whew. Whew. Sorry, I'm letting it try to measure here. Alright, oh yeah, look at that, 75%. So we're getting some good workouts these past few days. Got some real good ones. Foothill Class Climber. Wonder what that one is for. Maybe for the knee lifts? I bet for the knee lifts. I'd be willing to bet that. Alright, let's finish for today. Next time, we'll take on that boss stage there. We'll see what's going on in World 8. But for now, we're going to call it quits. Because we gave it a pretty good workout today. We hit 400 total squats. Awesome. And 100 mountain climber reps. Oh, that's what we got that title for. Okay. Alright, let's get our cooldown stretch. We're done our cooldown. Let's get our tip of the day. What is aerobic activity? Exercise that raises your heart rate. Aerobic activity uses large muscle groups, typically your chest, legs, and back, to increase your heart rate, which improves your endurance and cardiovascular health. Try one of these activities or others you might enjoy. Brisk walking or jogging, swimming, bicycling, always wear a helmet, playing sports like basketball or soccer. Yeah, I wish I could ride my bike right now, but it is a little too cold for that right now. So all I can do is my indoor exercise bike. But thank you so much for watching today's Ring Fit Adventure, day 25. Hopefully the audio is good, that you actually got to hear it properly and live. I hope so. I will see you next time for day 26. Thank you so much for watching. I've been OdinSpack. Take care. Goodbye.